Tale of two seasons for the Atlanta Braves. The New York Mets ran out of the gate, jumped out to a 10.5 game lead entering June. Since then, nobody's been better than Atlanta. The Dodgers by just one, and the Dodgers are on an historic pace as well. Both of these teams could win 100. The key to tonight's game, it will serve as the tiebreaker in head-to-head. And their lineup is a familiar one. Brandon Nimmo, Francisco Lindor, Jeff McNeil will bat third. Alonso will hit cleanup in the first base. And as Brian Snitker says, you look around at this staff and they hope to get Spencer Strider back for the postseason. Max Fried, Morton, Strider. We've seen Kyle Wright win 21. Nimmo on the ground. Arcia throws him out. There's one down. A ground ball. 3-2. Lindor rifles this one to right field. And now taking a few steps back and onto the warning track to make the play is Acuna with a higher batting average, choking way up on it and slaps this one past second base and into right field for the first hit of the night. McNeil has been hot lately with multiple hit games. Now you have men at first and second. A walk to Alonso. 1-2, called strike three. Frozen with a curveball on the corner. This Atlanta offense second in the league in runs. Anytime there's a two, it's because they're behind the Dodgers, but they are #1 in homers with 239.
Chris Bassitt's a kitchen sink style repertoire. Cutters, sinkers, curveballs.
So Acuna set for Bassitt's first. Swings at the first one, pops it up. Guillorme going out, coming in is McNeil, and it'll be Luis Guillorme to make the play on one pitch. 3-2, and he swings and drives this one to right center field. It is deep. Did he do it again? Yes, he did. Dansby Swanson, third straight game against the Mets with a homer, this time early, and Atlanta leads 1-0.
Big game Dansby. That's what he's been for the Atlanta Braves. Exit velocity 104.6.
2-2. Now this ball driven to center field. Nimmo got a good jump on it, and he is there. 104 off the bat. Riley, that's hit hard. Scooped by Lindor. And he will throw out Austin Riley. And because the Braves have pounded the baseball over the wall, it's accentuated one of the deficiencies of the Mets. Vogelbach sends this to right, way back, and that reduces the deficiency. Daniel Vogelbach. He hits his 18th of the year, and he takes Morton out to tie it at 1.
How about the DH spot? That was the big question with the New York Mets this season. Early on in spring training, everybody was excited about the DH spot. No production from there. They get their first extra base hit.
And kind of settled down. Canna hits this hard over the head of Swanson. And back-to-back solid hits for the Mets now. Have Canna at first. Guillorme left field. Rosario there to make the play on a line drive. Way outside, McCann gone fishing. That one's into right field. Canna will stop at second base. Acuna bobbled it when he picked it up. 0-2, wild swing and a miss, and Morton makes Lindor look bad. He made McCann look bad. The Mets have stranded 4 through the first 2 innings. Olsen draws the walk. He's one of those guys. Darno in the hole, past the dive of Escobar. Lindor will go to second, and Olsen wasn't sure if that ball was going to be caught in the air by Escobar, so he wasn't even halfway to second when Lindor got the force out. We'll take that too. Punch out of Marcell Ozuna. Strikeout #1 for Chris Bassitt. Day of the regular season. Rosario, center field, Nimmo. 15 feet to his left is there to make the play. McNeil rifles this one down the line. He watches it go. That's a big fly for Jeff McNeil. His 8th. Second home run of the night for the Mets, and they go on top. A no-doubter for McNeil. He stared at it from Jump Street. It had no hook on it.
How about that curveball?
So far, the lineup change has worked out. Alonso got jammed, but that's going to get into left field. And just as they did in the first inning, I should say the second inning, homer followed by a single here in the third. So Alonso with a walk and a single, and now Escobar, he slaps one the other way. And Alonso puts the brakes on there, but the Mets are hitting Charlie Morton and jumping on pitches early. Vogelbach rolls one over, and that gets through. Olsen does not dive to keep it on the infield. Alonso is in. Vogelbach an RBI, and the Mets now lead 3-1.
Vogelbach had Cold Hero written all over him the minute he got traded over here.
1-2. Canna on the infield. Olsen is there. Big out for Morton.
Circle that play again by Austin Riley.
Swing and a miss on a curveball. Guillorme down. See if Morton tries to get him to fish again. Slow roller. No one's there at first. Morton now races over, and he beats McCann to the bag as Olsen went over. But for a while, it looked like McCann might end up winning that race. And Arcia will start this inning off with a single into right field. 3-2. Misses badly. First and second for Dansby Swanson. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Center field. Nimmo, and this is playable. Still going back. Arcia will tag. Acuna will tag as well. He's into second, and both runners advance. That knee is okay as Acuna tags on a ball hit to the track. And he swings at that and misses at a wicked curveball. The best one Bassitt has thrown tonight. Ow, hit him. Austin Riley's going to go down to first base. Bassitt dinged him with first base open. 3-1. Ball 4. That will allow the run to come in. Olsen to first. It's 3-2. As Arcia steps on home. Off speed up the middle, it's going to get through. Acuna looks behind him, he waves Riley in, and Darno does it. Knocks in 2 with a clutch single up the middle. And Atlanta back on top.
Looks like Buck Showalter's seen enough as Bassitt can't get out of the third.
Trevor May's numbers on the year. ERA's a little high. Strikeout rate above average.
2-2. Ozuna. This is playable. Alonso, tough play, calls everyone off, still backs up, and he's there in foul territory to make the play. That's called strike 3. Charlie Morton. Wonder if the pace of McHugh will slow a little bit. As here's a ground ball to Swanson. And quickly, Charlie Morton 2 up, 2 down here in the fourth. And a ground ball to second base. And how about Charlie Morton there? His team gives him a lead, and he comes out and efficiently goes 1, 2, 3.
How about the slider as well?
May gets Arcia. Then you got to win it. Then you got to go have a series with Los Angeles. In there, May punches out Ronald Acuna Jr. He gets to see him looking. Little bat flip, little helmet toss. Alonso rights this one to right field. Acuna going back. Now he stops just shy of the wall. 3-2. And reaching out and sending one into left field. That's going to get down. Good piece of hitting by Eduardo Escobar. Second hit of the night. 260, 22 doubles, 27 homers, 78 runs batted in 112 minor league games. They are so excited about Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss. Dylan Lee got him to chase. Canna, Squibber, Olsen, easy one. Dylan Lee does his job out of that Brave bullpen. Seth Lugo on the mound. 4 runs last 3 games. He'd allow 4 over his 17 before that. The 2 ERA. Right back up the middle, off of his leg. It's fielded, and they are going to get Michael Harris, who's quick. That one went off Lugo's leg and right to Guillorme. Riley on a line, one hopper. Lindor to a knee, throws him out. Riley hit that real hard, 109 off the bat. In there, punched out, Guillorme. On the ground, Riley backs up, gets a charity hop, throws across the diamond, and the tag is put on McCann, who tried to slide underneath Olson. And Nimmo is on with a walk. Colin McHugh is on the mound. The former Met, 56 games, a .265 ERA. 0-2, and he struck him out, Lindor to a knee. McHugh gets the job done for the Braves. The Mets strand another. Matt Olson, right field, hit it well. He doesn't even need to watch it. It's gone, another home run for the Braves. And Matt Olson does it again against the Mets.
This is why they're dangerous. They're so deep in their lineup. At will, any of these guys can go deep. They hit the ball hard.
Olson started the season like a house of fire, and then he kind of tailed off a little bit. But he has certainly come back strong here, and especially the last couple of weeks as d'Arnaud is punched out.
Bend the numbers any way you want. Some of the best players I've ever played with are some of the most insecure ones at times.
Rosario, swinging bunt. Lugo gets it, throws, and Alonso's able to make the play. But another home run. Olson's hit parade continues. And now the gift that keeps on giving for the Atlanta Braves is Raisel Iglesias, an ERA of .255. 1-2 to McNeil. And that is in the hole. Great job by Jeff McNeil. Mets need base runners, and he slapped one between Swanson and Riley with 2 strikes to get on. And Alonso, shallow center, second baseman going out, and he calls it. It's Arcia. Center field, Harris, he's coming in. He calls off Rosario, and there are 2 down.
Actually, it's about home runs.
Yep, Alvarez got jammed. A one hopper and an easy inning for Raisel Iglesias. Drew Smith now on the mound for Buck Showalter and the New York Mets. No, that one is fair. Right back up the middle, and Arcia leads off the bottom of the 7th with a hit off Smith. 97, Acuna swings and misses.
After he worked out for the Braves.
Walk to Swanson brings him up. Go ahead. And at some point in the game, you have to start thinking about the next series and then down the road, the wild card series.
Well, if you want to interject some math into the equation after.
And Riley charged. Nice play there at third base by Escobar. Read it right off the bat and would not let it hit the ground before it hit his glove. Now the left-hander on for the Atlanta Braves. Kenley Jansen likely to pitch the 9th. 1-0 to Mark Canha. And that's fair ball. Olson couldn't get it. Canha will stop there as Acuna goes over, bobbles it again. He retreats back to first and dives in safely. Some indecision. He got Vientos. Big pitch from A.J. Minter, and Vientos goes back to the dugout. And a slow roll to second. Flip to Swanson. Double play. Arcia to Swanson. And we have seen Dylan Lee, Colin McHugh, Raisel Iglesias, now Minter. Called strike 3, Olson. Retired Joely Rodriguez picks up the strikeout. Well, here you go. There's no trumpets playing yet. However, Contreras has moved into the on-deck circle. Coney may get his wish tonight. Well, d'Arnaud doesn't wait long. He swings at the first one, and he's retired on a fly out to Nimmo. Here we go.
Hitting for your Atlanta Braves, number
So great. So great. In the ninth, and likely will face Kenley Jansen. That didn't take long. Diaz blows away Contreras. Here we go, ninth inning. Nimmo, Lindor, McNeil. Kenley Jansen for the Atlanta Braves when we come back. He's pitched on 3 straight days once this season, August 12th to the 14th. It was in Miami, and he got all 3 saves. And Nimmo on the ground, right at Swanson. Tough hop, played it well, and he gets Nimmo by half a step. Not an easy play for Swanson at short.
No, that could have eaten up a lot of shortstops.
Lindor, fair ball. 2 down. McNeil, right field. Acuna going back, still going back. He's there. And the Atlanta Braves now lead by 2. Their magic number is 1. And they have won 100 games on the season.
Complete dominance by the world champs. They did everything right, but the main thing, they hit the ball out of the ballpark. They pitched really well.